So anyway, about this choice in game here. I feel it's really stupid. Like, our exit is right there. This is another one of those, I would call it a contrived choice. You know, just like the, well, a lot of the rest of the game. And the, you know, that quest with Iron Bull, you know, let the Chargers live or die. Really dumb options, I would say. Given how simplistic the options are. Like, our exit is right there. And of course, you have the giant spooky spider thingy-mabob, or whatever the fuck it is supposed to be. But, like, we have enough time to talk about what we want to do. And so the idea here is we have one person cover us from the giant spooky spider, and it's just gonna let us walk by it because it's distracted by Christian Bale's light guy? I don't know. And here's the thing. What's really dumb about having Hawk stay behind. If Hawk is a mage, well, even a ranged character in general, they go up in melee distance and start hitting the bitch with a staff. What a great distraction, man. I don't know how we didn't save the world already, Hawk, with great ideas like that. And this is just talking about it from, like, how intelligent this decision, whatever the fuck you want to call it is. It just seems really illogical of how this scene plays out and why you have to choose in the way that you do. But now let's talk about some reasoning based on which one I would choose, given that, well, I'm forced to choose. Logain was a traitorous asshole 10 years ago. He's not without his reasons, but sure, he's a fucking asshole, okay? He is an asshole, and 10 years ago, maybe I'd say, you know what, kill him. Because he's responsible for the deaths of a lot of people that were completely unrelated. But here's the thing with Hawk. Hawk is a murderer, okay? Even with dialogue with Varric, you can talk about, I've read your book about the champion. I can't imagine he would just leave out certain details. And I can't imagine even things that he didn't write about. Like, word would get out that Hawk is this huge scumbag. It would just have to. However, at the same time, Hawk is an overpowered piece of shit. They have done many great things. Why would you send them to their death? Why would this even be sending them to their death? Could they survive? I don't know. It says they will likely die, although BioWare is probably not going to go anywhere with that. Like, these choices seem really insignificant to me. Which I think is a bad way to do it in an RPG. But you know what? Hawk is an asshole. Definitely were an asshole, and I'm not happy about their inconsistency. You know, you don't just become a completely different person in, like, a few years. Hawk should be an asshole still, and they were an asshole, so I'm going to leave them to die. If I replay through this game again, though, I'll keep them alive, because they are, like, really powerful, and Logain's a bitch. Like, what is Logain going to do? He's just a measly Grey Warden. You don't need this one Grey Warden. I don't know why you need a Grey Warden at all to unite the other Grey Wardens. Like, holy crap. It seems a little silly at how Hawk was justifying it. The Wardens need you. Why the fuck do the Wardens need him? 5 minutes ago, they all wanted to kill him. So, Dareth Shiral, Lethalon.
Hawk, say goodbye to Varric for me.
Yes, Hawk, what a great distraction. Hey, you can't wield swords, you're a rogue. Yup, completely invisible to this thing now. And it looks like Hawk was staggered there and fell to their death. However, maybe they just passed out to some fart or something. And we just sat there watching, right? The character stood there, watch Hawk fall. Why couldn't we fight the giant monster? I feel like we could have done it. I don't know. It just, I really don't like that choice, so to say, seems really dumb. I'm just gonna say that. Just incredibly dumb.
Without the nightmare, Corypheus loses both his warden mages and his demon army. But in the eyes of your soldiers, their Inquisitor broke the spell with the power of the Maker.
Once they understand what really happened...
No, sometimes the soldiers need the legend. I learned that from Marek too many years ago.
Inquisitor, the archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared.
How convenient.
The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake.
Where is the champion? Hawk is not with us.
Wow, aren't you a perceptive bitch?
Hawk didn't make it.
The champion is gone.
Loghain, you're the senior surviving Grey Warden. What do we do now?
Okay. So here's the thing. So the Grey Wardens can join, they may be vulnerable. Here's the spoiler alert, they're not vulnerable. It doesn't apply to the story at all. Banish them, they do not help the Inquisition. Well, spoiler alert, none of your army helps you in this game, so stop lying to me, BioWare. So if they join you after Hawk dies, I'm pretty sure that gives like a greatly disapproves for Varric. Maybe even Sarah and Solus, I think. But that's if Hawk died. If Hawk lived, I think you get it the other way around. Like Hawk lived and then banished them. That would be the thing. Yeah, I don't really know. Well, if this ends up biting me in the ass, because, I want that Varric cutscene, and it's supposed to be when he's max friendship or something. But this would probably impede that just a little bit. Now let's think about this rationally. Well, there's, of course, the vulnerability thing, but really, what have I not defeated yet in my way? And we could always use more of an army, so fuck it.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
After all that, you give them yet another chance?
But they hurt people.
While they do, I'll report to the Wardens at Weishaupt. Corypheus won't catch us off guard again.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
You have the makings of a great army, Inquisitor. Use it well.
Loghain sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine, and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready.
I already know the best way. I click on a table.
What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
Whatever it wasn't the flesh and blood divine. Don't tear yourself up thinking about this.
You're right, of course.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna talk now? I guess not. I guess I'm gonna have to go downstairs first. Let's see. Oh, whatever. I guess, yeah, I'll go talk to, like, Dorian or something first. Not you. Fuck is he? Oh, hey! Oh, that's not you. Actually, let's go turn in, research. No, don't jump on the table, you idiot! Shh. Yo, Dorian, what up? Hey, Dorian, what up? Here you go.
Questions.
What? You don't have information about the Fade monster?
Naturally.
Oh gosh, look at the game. The game is like dying. Look at that. Alright, so BRB. I'm gonna go talk to people.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did she say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
It does you no good to dwell on her. She's gone.
It's not for you to decide what is and isn't good for me. There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Okay, bud.
What we learned at Adamant concerns me. The hero Ferelden and I have been together for years. I nearly lost her to the odd demon. She's looking for a way to stop the calling from taking her, as it does every Grey Warden. But if Corypheus has power over the Wardens, my love could be in danger.
Good joke, Liliana. Good fucking joke. Are you kidding me? The most powerful warden in the world? In danger? Pfft, nigga, please.
If you two are still together, why isn't she here?
Her quest took her far to the west, to lands that have never known the Blight. But Justinia needed me here. I owed her that much. My love and I are never truly apart. When this is all over, I will join her again. And this time, nothing will come between us.
But what about the warden's dog? That's supposed to be a bestiality joke. Let's pretend I didn't say that.
What makes her think she can stop the calling?
It has been done before. Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a warden, but something took all trace of the calling from her. A warden maid named Avernus also found a way to prolong his life with magic. It wasn't much, but enough to start the hunt. She will find a way. I have faith in her.
Well, it's too bad the Warden killed Avernus for power in Origins, so isn't that interesting?
Were the two of you happy together in the years after the Blight?
Happier than you could imagine. The only shadow over our love was knowing that one day I would lose her to the calling. Her quest is for me as much as for her. She knows how much I have lost.
What would you like to do?
I do not know where the hero of Ferelden is precisely, but I know how to get a message to her. She may have information that helps the Inquisition. At worst, it will do no harm. I will draw up a plan in the war room. Thank you.
Anything I should know?
Having the Templars join the Inquisition has
Okay.
done wonders.
No.
The people trust
No.
the Templars.
The Templar update was like 200 fucking billion years ago. Okay, you know how long that is? That is almost 100. Get on the same fucking page, Liliana. We just hired the damn wardens.
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. She's lost it. She's lost it.
Back to work.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you've been working too much. You're fucking absolutely bonkers. So maybe Dorian will have something to say now.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
No, it isn't. Because sometimes
You know where I'll be.
it seems like the dialogue doesn't trigger right away. That's something I've noticed. Yo, Solus, I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. I hope you don't stab me with your pointy ears over what I've done.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Oh, I have a feeling this middle one's a sarcastic one. But I really don't want a sarcastic one. And then this one feels too judgmental. And then this one just seems like something he would disapprove of. Well, gee.
Grey Wardens have always been dangerous. They care for nothing beyond stopping the Darkspawn.
Like a fair maiden chasing a butterfly off a cliff. Except that if you hadn't stopped them, we'd all have fallen. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
Yeah, that dialogue option was so out of character, but I don't even care. That's the problem with paraphrasing, though, you know? It's like they obsess over Darkspawn. Yeah, that's kind of their job. But sure, maybe they do it a little too much, maybe, to, yeah, going after the fucking things. Underground. Fine, whatever. But, yeah, the words that were spoken, those were different. Oh, hey.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. There's a glitch with this quest. So you gotta be very careful. I don't remember what it was, and I don't remember if it was specifically based on the Samson storyline or not. But in any case, I'm going to go directly to this building over here. And, let's see if they let me inside.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
It seemed very important to him.
It's not a decision to be made lightly. But now, Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Cassandra, did you refuse Cullen's request because he's wrong, or because you want him to be wrong?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Okay.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Cullen, if you need to talk...
You don't have... I never meant for this to interfere.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. You asked what happened to Ferelden's Circle. It was taken over by abominations. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's Circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
You know, I really don't care if he takes lyrium or not.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over, if you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right.
Your worship.
Skyhold needs a healthy flow of goods. How can I help?
You've cleared 2 of the major hubs and restored trade to many. Gratitude would flow if this continued.
How are you doing? Good business?
In this gilded fortress? How could we not be?
We'll speak another time.
Of course, Lady Inquisitor.